Hey, what is up guys, Luthier here, and today we have another World Cup game, and this time we're going to be playing Askov. Now, Askov is a friend of mine, and he's part of Team Brazil, and today I'm going to be loading up not a similar team, but the archetype is kind of the same in the sense that it's like SPDF Hippo plus, okay, I'm going to stop trying to say as much, but it's like SPDF Hippo plus a bunch of abusers, like special abusers, so instead of like, you know, the Torn and Hydreigon, we have like Coco and Blacephalon. So it's like a pivot offense. Oftentimes, some teams just straight up are super weak to Buzzwole. So Buzzwole is really good in the sense that first thing is it's like max HP plus enough speed to hit at a Bisharp, and it actually outspeeds. I just said that it outspeeds Adamant Bisharp, and then enough attack to really do a lot of work otherwise. And then I am actually running Leech Life now. Leech Life isn't normally run on Buzzwole. It's usually going to be something like Poison Jab or Earthquake Blast, but Leech Life is good because it lures in the Slowkings and whatnot. And then we have CM Reuni, SPDF Hippo, and then Corv, Coco, and Blacephalon. So Blacephalon will hopefully be the star of the show. I imported my sets. I should probably clear imported sets. Okay. Alright, gonna refresh. Load this up real quick. And hopefully it's not too bad of a matchup. So I think this is actually Brazil's third game, which didn't give me a lot to look out for because the two games that were played were actually by Gamma. So I didn't really have much information on them. So well, we're just going to go in with something I'm comfortable with and then see what's good from there. So are all the spreads good? Oh yeah, so the other thing is, as you can see, I'm like super weak to Safeguard Volcarona. So what I decided to do is I decide to drop the speed because I already have Thunder for packs anyways, so I can pair it through those means. I dropped the speed and I added the SPDF. So if I do see a Safeguard Volk, which I can determine based off Flamethrower Calyx, I can go hard into Reuniclus and start setting up one by one, or setting up beside it, and then try to beat it down with Psyshock. So anyways, we're just going to accept and see what's good from there. Have fun, bro. Alright, sweet. So the first thing I see is that his Ghost Resists are really minimal. So if I can get in Blacephalon on things like Skarm or Slowking, I'm in a really good spot in that sense. The problem is that I'm kind of weak to the Slowking, the Heatran. So the Heatran can be definitely a bit annoying for me because it's going to drop a Toxic on a Hippo pretty much inevitably. And the other thing is, so the Skarm is going to be annoying because it spikes up on my Corv, and then the Corv gets a free Heatran, which makes it really annoying. So instead of going into Corv on the Skarmory directly, I think my play might be better just going to Blacephalon, throw off some Shadow Balls, gauge some damage, and then move from there. Like Coco is good because it checks a Zero Aura, well, it only checks it if there's like no hazards up or it has boots, so that's something to keep in mind. The Clef is probably Calm Mind is what I'm thinking, so I have to use my Iron Head on Corv to beat that 1v1, or I have to use like a Reuni to beat it 1v1 through those means, which makes Weavile a bit annoying. So if Weavile is banned, then I can wear it down with Sand plus Rocks, but if it's Boots, then I have Buzzwole in the back. The problem is I have to make progress somehow with either Buzzwole or my Reuni or Blacephalon. So I just need to make progress with Blacephalon like really fast in this game, or else it's going to be problematic. The other thing is, I don't know if it's okay. It's probably going to be CM Clef because it's hazards, right? Usually on hazards you want to run CM Clef, making me think this is going to be Rocks Tran plus CM Clef, which makes sense to me. I don't know if it's like Trick Clef or not, but we'll get a look at it once we get there. So probably when I see the Clef, I want to go into my Reuni first because, you know, I don't really mind losing the lefties as much, but I really do not want to get tricked onto my Corv because that would be super bad for me. So in terms of leads, I'm just gonna go ahead and lead off with something. Okay, well, with Slowking, it's okay. I have like stuff to punish it. I have my Reuni and whatnot, but Future Sight plus Knockoff is super bad for me to deal with actually. So I need to be careful around that. So I need to punish like the Slowking. So I don't think Blacephalon kills Slowking from full. Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't kill it from full, it just needs a bit of chip. So I need to lead off with something that leads off well versus Slow King and... What is this? Oh my god. So I need something that leads off well versus Slow King and Weavile. So I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Corv and see if I can do something with that. It leads off with Heatran. Now, I know this should be a rock. So either way, I have my Hippo for this, and we'll just scout and then see what's going on from there. As it is rocks, now I'm going to go ahead and lay up my own rocks. And then Scar. So this being rocks means it's probably it should be Storm, EQ, rocks, and then Taunt last. So I'm just gonna get up rocks as he does go into Clef. Now, as I said earlier, I really don't want this Calm Minding up and being Barbed, so I'm just gonna go hard into my Runiculus and see if I can beat it down 1v1, and then I can gauge damage and whatnot. As it is a Calm Mind that I thought it would be, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click Calm Mind of my own. I should win this war 1v1. Yep. Unfortunate he gets a drop there, but that's okay. I can just recover up here. And then once he goes into Weavile, I can see whether he's boots or not, and then that actually, you know, makes my troubles with Buzzwole a lot easier. So actually, we're gonna go ahead and calc that damage. Fable or Runiculus custom set versus Clefable. Oh, utility, sure. +1 special attack. Let's see if you're Life Orb. So it looks like it is Life Orb Clef. But that's okay. I'm just going to CM here. Okay, so if he wants to play the CM war, I don't mind, because I should win this long term, unless he crits me off the bat, obviously. Which is super bad for me, but I'm just going to go ahead and recover. Yeah, this is going to get dicey, but I get it. Like, I don't think I have much to do otherwise. So this being Life Orb and getting that information off the bat is kind of nice, because that means I know that my Corv will be able to deal with it somewhat well-ish. Okay. So let me see how many boosts I need to 2KO Clef. 2 boosts. Okay, so I probably need to be at +3 to start 2KOing Clef. So I'll keep that in mind. Go ahead and recover here. I know I'm playing around with crits, and I know that's dangerous, but I don't know what else I can do at this point in the game. I'm just going to go for a Raw Thunder here. And if I get a Para, that's huge. And I can just fish for it. Like, it's not a big deal. And plus, he might just go into Weavile. You never know. So I probably want to keep lefties on my Runi for this game. So do not get knocked off by Zera and stuff like that. And if I get Para, if I get the Para, then... Did I get the Para? Oh, unfortunate. So, well, at least we got, like, the damage off, which is, I guess... I mean, that didn't really accomplish anything. But the thing with that is, if I do get a Para, then I am faster than him. Meaning that my Runiculus should just straight up win the 1v1. So that was a pretty poor risk by him, in my opinion. Goes hard to Weavile, and I see that it is not the it is not banded. So that makes my Buzzwole a good switch in for that. So I'm gonna try to keep my Buzzwole as healthy as possible. And yeah, I'm just gonna roost up here. No point in playing around. I just want to keep this healthy. You never know if it's like triple axle or something. Great. And he goes into Skarmory. Now, I could go into my Runiculus. Alternatively, I could go into my Coco, because I know he's going to spike up here. Let's say I go into my Corv, and then I defog, right? And he brings in his Tran, and then the sequence starts over. But this time I have information that my Corv should beat the Clef 1v1, which is good. So that means I don't have to play around with the Reunion and make those risks. The other thing is my Coco should win this game long term, especially if I can wear down the Heatran. So that's really, really nice. Okay, we're just gonna make that play. Okay, as he makes a double to Slow King. Now, obviously I don't want this Corv getting burned, because if it does get burned, then I'm in a really, really bad position. So I'm gonna go for the raw U-turn and bring in my... Okay, so if I go Reuni, he ports and he brings in Weavile and gets a kill. So I have to go into my Coco here. It does go for Scald and gets the burn, which is really, really unfortunate. But that's okay, I guess. I'm just gonna recover here. Because if I went into Irini and then he burned me, then I was pretty much in a really bad spot. So the thing is, if I can somehow keep Slowking just slightly chipped, maybe I can lure it in with Buzzwole. Who knows? Dang, that Scald is doing so much. Is that invested? Or is Coco just that frail? Oh, that was just a max roll. Okay. So I can just fish for low rolls as he goes for a future sight. Now I can just drop a hard T-Bolt. And that will chip the Slowking, which is good. Obviously it won't kill it, but you know, that damage is good nonetheless. And again, as I said with the Heat Train, if he goes into Heat Train, he's taking rocks, he's taking the Thunderbolt, and which is really, really good for me. So that could be very nice. Oh, okay, you let me take the damage, which is great. Now this means that Buzzwole is like a threat, especially because the Clef is kind of chipped. How much do I take? Hippowdon takes... So 20, so it takes 33 from that, and then Heatran. Okay, so that it shouldn't kill me barring max rolls. So I can go to Hippo here. Oh man, he got a high roll. Shoot. Oh man, yeah, I am really weak to this Tran, aren't I? Okay, I gotta go for dodge then. Yeah, he hits. Okay. Man, okay, that's really bad. Okay. I'm just gonna go to my Buzzwole and try to force it. And if he gives me damage on this, then I might be able to just win with my Coco. Plus, man, oh, that's super bad actually. Ah, damn. I don't think he goes into Clef here because he doesn't see that I'm not Poison Jab. Because, like, CC into Poison Jab should kill Clef. Oh, yeah, that's really bad. Maybe the play was to toss Ryuni. Yeah, I definitely needed Hippo in this game. Now I don't have a way to stop the Volting around with Zera. Okay, that's really bad, actually. I forgot to calculate the crap. I forgot to calculate the side storm damage. Goes into Skarm, and I'm just gonna go for the roll. I'm surprised he was giving me it. I really want to Roost here. Actually, I need a Roost here. I need his healthy. He might just go into Clef or something. I'm not sure. I might just have to force it with my Reuniclus, as he just goes for a Body Press. Now, I can go to my Blacephalon and try to make something happen with that. Let's try to do that. Or let's just go for the kill. Oh man, okay, that's really sad. I got a lower-ish roll there. Okay, I'm just gonna go to my Blacephalon and see if I can force something. It's gotta be Spike Slasher. Oh, it's Toxic. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is looking not very good. But maybe if I get a drop on Tran or something, I might be able to do something. My win con at this point is probably my Buzzwole. And I'm surprised that he was willing to give me the roll on Skarm. Plus, if I get a drop on Tran, I think I'm okay. Cephalon, custom set. Oh, there's actually 2 KOs after rocks. It can 2 KO after rocks. So I get a kill here, which is really nice. Now... Goes into Weave Out, which is a good play. I just get my Buzzwole here, because he cannot kill me. Nice. Okay, I might have to PP stall the Heatran with my Corv. I think that's my play from now on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click a CC. You know, maybe I can drop something onto Skarm. And then maybe I can win the Bruni. But definitely, I definitely just messed up the Hippo Calcs. That was definitely my bad. Alternatively, I could keep this healthy. That might be the better play. Yeah, I should probably keep this healthy. Okay. It goes into Skarm, which is fine. I'm just going to go into Coco. Oh, crap. No, I got to go Corv. I need hazards off. Alternatively, I could try to make a punish play and go for CC on Tran or something. But I don't think that's necessary at this point. Alternatively, I could just go into Reuni and try to like Thunder para the Heatran. And that way my Corv wins 1v1. No, I'll just go Corv. So he goes for Defog. Now, unfortunately, rocks are permanently out for my game, which is actually not the worst. It's definitely annoying, but it's not the worst. Okay, I'll just go for a Defog. Maybe I can make something work. Yeah, it just goes into Heatran like I thought he would, and I'm just going to go for the U-turn, because Magma Storm actually might not even 2KO me. Okay, well, he just burned PP on it. That was free for me. So he only has 4 Magma Storms left, which is super good. And then I can just go for a CC here. And again, if he gives me chip on this, I might be able to... Oh, that is huge. That is really, really big. But he had no... That was like a roll anyways, but I'm just going to drop another CC. Maybe get some damage on Clef, or if he just gives me the kill on this, that's super nice as well. Because then I don't have to worry about taking helmet damage. And also, if he gives me this, then I don't have to worry about... Oh, wait, a better play could just be going hard into Blacephalon here. Because it covers the Clef as well. I can go hard Blacephalon on the Clef after. I'm just going to go for the CC. Plus, he has to still fear a Poison Jab. Like, anyone should fear a Poison Jab at this point. So this looks really good. Well, not really good. It looks better, but not really good. So from here, I think the play is I just need to force it with Blacephalon, which I was trying to do at the beginning, but okay, it goes hard into Clef. Now, okay, I'm just going to Blacephalon and try to force it. Because realistically, it's only getting a kill on... Okay, yeah, sweet. Okay, so if we get a drop on Tran, that's really, really big for us. Alternatively, I could just trick... Oh, no, I do not want to trick that Heatran specs. I'm screwed if I do. He might just go Weavile. I know John W makes crack plays like that sometimes, but we'll see. Oh, okay, perfect. He gives it to us, which is really, really nice. Now I might be able to win with my Buzzwole because he didn't heal up the Clef for some reason. So I'm just going to go into my Buzzwole right now. And even if you Volt, I think I'll be in an okay position. As he goes for a Plasma. And I'm just going to go ahead and Roost up here. And obviously, if you go into Clef, then... How much do I do to you? Buzzwole. Clefable. OU utility. Okay, I do nothing to you at all. So even at +1, let's say I get like a boost or something. Yeah, I do nothing to you. Okay. So it's good to keep that in mind. He's probably just going to go for a Volt Switch here, I'm assuming. Let me calc that damage. 0 Aura. I wonder if it's bulk up. Okay, he just max rolled it. That's why I did so much. So, oops, I'm not +1 on this yet. So Leech Life still does a lot to it. And even if it's bulk up, I think I might be able to win it 1v1. Because CC does so much. Okay, it is bulk up. I need to go for the Leech Life first. I need some damage on this. Okay, wow, he's just giving it to me. And it's boots as well. So I'm just going to go for Roost here. And, oh, is this in CC range? +1 defense. Okay, he's probably just going to bulk up again, maybe? Okay. So now I can go for the leech life because I'm outside of range of with like the. Okay, hold on. I need to slow down and think. So let's say he's at +1 attack. Plasma Fist doing 47, and so that is what? That's 14 more percent. Do I recover 14%? Okay, I do. So even if he gets like maxes, I should recover out of range. Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna recover here. Okay, as he goes clef. Sweet. So now the thing with Zera so weakened is that it makes my Coco a lot more of a like immediate problem. So that's something to note. So he's gonna go into Corv here as he goes for a Moonblast, and I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head because they don't usually run this, so it might flinch. Okay. I'm gonna go U-turn here and see if I can bring in something on Tran. Is that the play? Yeah. Is it the play? So even if I U-turn on Tran, he's really threatened with CC. But how much am I doing? What is it? Corviknight. Taking from a Heatran. That's so funny. So even if I do take like a Magma Storm, he still is threatened. Yeah, I'll just Iron Head. Okay, that's okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and click the U-turn here. I can always defog later. Plus, he has to use his Magma Storms again. Yep, okay, and he only has one Magma Storm left, which is really, really good. So, let's see. I'm just gonna go to Buzzwole and go ahead and click the CC. I think my win con is, again, if he gives me this, then I can really win with my Coco. Does CC even kill from full? I feel like it's a roll. No, not that set. Okay, so obviously Stealth Rocks aren't up. So yeah, so you usually should kill. Anyways, gives me Zeraora, which is really, really nice. Now, if he goes to Clef, I should hard into my Corv. I really should. And then I can start threatening with my Reuni or my Blacephalon. Yeah, let's see what he goes for. This goes for Softball, which is great. Now I can just go for a Roost. The only way Thunder is a problem is if he pairs me on the first one. Like right here, if he clicks Thunder as I Roost and he pairs me, I'm in a really bad position. But we'll see. What did he click? He clicked Thunder to miss. Okay, sweet. So I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head now, Fish. And the thing is, I can just defog for days. Actually not for days. I'm just gonna U-turn. As he goes for a Stealth Rock. Now, I'm just gonna go into my Buzzwole and go back to Corv. Okay, and then I'm gonna drop a Iron Head. Okay. He's giving me chances. I need a Roost here though. I need a flinch. Is a thing. Okay. Bruh. Imagine hitting Thunders through a pair. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna go for a flinch here. How much do I take from Heatran? Corviknight. Custom set. Okay, it's a roll. I'm just gonna go for Roost. Okay. Yeah, I need to get a flinch on this. Dude, flinch, please. Okay, now that he had a low roll, I can fish for a flinch here. Alright, come on, give it to me. Are you gonna stay in here? So if he, let's say he does go into Tran, I think I Roost for free. Yeah, I like that. Okay, come on, give it. No. Okay. Okay, only 4 Thunders left. As he goes to Tran, and Hmm. Okay, so the thing is, I still have Blacephalon with Trick in the back, which is really nice. And at this point, I think I'd like it if my Blacephalon did Trick the Heatran. So that's something really good to know. The thing is, okay, I can go ahead and click Roost here for free because he's probably just gonna go for a Taunt, or just goes for the Earth Power. Okay, so again, as I said, Defog is here. It's free. It's free. I can spam Defog now because if he uses a Magma Storm, then my core basically wins 1v1. I wonder what its last is. Oh, I think it might be, what do you call? What is that slam thing move? The heavy slam move last. So I actually do PP sell this now, which is nice. I can use a few Iron Heads here and there. Is it taunt last? Well, if it was taunt last, it would use it probably, right? Because taunt is free. Okay, so it's probably not taunt last. Interesting. Yeah, taunt is very free here if you had it. So basically, what I've learned now is that I need to. Well, my core basically walls his Heatran now forever because the Magma Storm PP is low, and he only has 2 left. So whenever he clicks Averse my Pressure Mine, that's basically depleted from there. And I do win this 1v1. So yeah, okay, it is Heavy Slam last. So he has 21 Stealth Rocks. I just need to keep 12 Defog PPs. That's basically what I need to do. Okay, and then I can just Defog whenever on this. So if I can PP stall, his moves, then I might be able to win with Blacephalon, weirdly enough. So that's good to know. I obviously want to keep the Iron Heads for the Clef, but I guess it's kind of expendable. So the other move I can make is I can do a back pivot into a front pivot. So what that means is I can click U-turn here on the Heatran, and then I can go into my Coco, and then I click U-turn again there, and that means I basically save more PP that way. And if he goes into Clef, obviously I go into my Corv and then click Iron Head, and then if he goes into Weavile on the U-turn, then I bring in my Buzzwole from there. And I actually like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna do that, and then U-turn here into my Corv. And again, my Corv will take the Magma Storm even after rocks, and I should be able to heal up on it. So that is why I'm making that play. Nice. And so I can Defog here, and what this effectively also does is it forces the Stealth Rock PP to hit the pressure while I'm also doing the tasks that I have to. So that's really nice. So I'm just gonna Roost here because I want to be at. Wait! That's a choke. That was a choke. Okay, that crit actually really sucked for me. I'm gonna Reuniclus because I think at this point he's going to fish for the roll. So I have to go into Reuni now because crap, that Heavy Slam crit was actually really bad for me. So I'm at 64.9. How many what HP am I at? So 259. 259. So 25% chance. It's like a 1 in 6. So I have to risk a 1 in 16. Or not 1 in 16. Yeah, no wait. Okay, I'm being dumb. 3 in 16. But I'm just gonna go into my Rooney here. Actually no, there's no way. Okay, yeah. There's no way you expend your PP like that at that moment. I think this thing I need to start doing is like playing with confidence regarding this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna just try to keep doing that. Okay, so he only has 13 Stealth Rocks, which means I only need 7 PP with Defog. So again, I'm gonna do the front pivot, back pivot, and then make things work from there. So Blacephalon is at 38.9, meaning it's 25 plus 12.5, which is 37.5 plus 6. So it actually will die from toxic, or wait, why did I add 12.5? Yeah, so it's toxic, sorry. So it will survive a round of Stealth Rocks plus toxic. So that's something to keep in mind. So I'm just gonna go to my Corv here. as he goes for a heavy slam. I'm going to go ahead and click Roost as he goes into Clefable. Now, as I'd mentioned, so let's say I click Iron Head here. I think I might just win on the spot if he just gives me the Iron Head. So Corv into Clefable. So let's say I do 31 or 34 to it, then it's at 34, or then it's at 36, right? And then Buzzwole would be at +1 if you got a kill. Okay, I'm willing to go for that roll right now. So I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head and hopefully we get the flinch on it. Oh, we get a high roll-ish roll. I can go for the flinch again. That's not something I mind doing right now. Did I get it flit? Okay, I got the flinch. And I can fish for it again. Come on, get a flinch. Okay, he just goes into Tran. I'm just gonna defog here, obviously. So the thing is, now that his Clef is getting low, oh man, it's another long game. This kind of reminded me of like last year World Cup. But the other thing that I have to be careful is making sure Coco is outside of +2 shard range from Weavile, because if it isn't, then I could be in trouble if I get like crash flinched onto my Buzzwole. So that's something I should keep in mind. He's just good for the heavy slam. I'm just gonna go for an Iron Head here, whatever. He goes for Stealth Rock, and now he only wait. Does it not show when it reduces PP? I am pressure. So why is it not showing? Okay, weird. I'm just gonna U-turn here because I think the Heatran is obvious. Yeah. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna bring in my Buzzwole and drop the CC. And Clef might take 2. I kind of doubt it, but it's definitely a roll. And so he should be cognizant of that. Plus, if we just get damage on this, then I should just win with Coco from there. Even if I get like the very min roll. Also, because it's heavy slam, normally Buzzwole outspeeds Tran anyways, but because it is heavy slam, it's like guaranteed that I am faster. Because heavy slam runs minus speed in order to beat CM Clef. Let me see how much I actually do. Not at +1. Yeah, so it's like a roll to kill. And if I get like a crit or like I get like a high roll with CC, then I would be in like a really good spot from there. So that's something to notice. Trying to see what else is like a way to speed. Okay, it just gives me Weavile, which is really nice because now my Blacephalon clicks Shadow Ball for free. And actually, why can't I just go into my Blacephalon right now? Well, the other thing is my Runi actually wins as well. So that is something to notice. Oh, how do I not choke this is my question. So let's say I go hard into Blacephalon, then my Runi would win this 1v1. Or if I go into my Blacephalon, okay, so if I go into my Blacephalon as he clicks Moonblast, and I go to my Runi and I win the 1v1, I only lose it to a crit. Or I could just go Corv and slow it down, but the thing is, if he pairs me, then I'm in a really bad spot from there. Because I need to trick it, like, immediately. Actually, I think Corv is an okay play. So if he Thunder pairs me, then I always have my Blacephalon trick in the back. And then my Corv should beat this 1v1. Because I'm Spadef. And if he goes for Thunder, then obviously my Coco will wall it. And then I can set up with Runi. So I'm just going to go into my Corv as he goes for the soft boiled. And I'm just going to go for an Iron Head flinch. And see if I can get it. Because at the end of the day, he has to hit a Thunder and para me. Gets a 30% chance through the... Did he get it? Oh my god, thank god. Okay, I'm just going to go for another flinch. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has to... What are the odds of that? It's like 0.7 times 0.7 times 0.3, right? Okay, he keeps on getting the boiled or non-flinches. Okay, there we go. We finally get a flinch, which means that I can just go for the Iron Head again, and then if he gives it to me, then I should just win with my Reuniclus. Let's see. Or my Buzzwole as well. Like, everything wins. Okay, so he goes into Heatran. Now, I'm just gonna click Roost here, and all I need is like one Iron Head left for Clefable. Okay, so he's gonna make this play now. Yeah, I have to drop the Iron Head, don't I? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Ah, crap. Okay, so this is annoying now, I think. So the other thing I could do is I can just straight up go into my Runecliffe and force it like right now, because he cannot beat me 1v1. Alternatively, I could just go into my Blacephalon and Trick off the bat, which I do not hate, because he only has 2 Magma Storms left, and I can just toss something out for that. Okay, I'll just go for an Iron Head here, and then maybe if I can get the Clef on the switch or something, then I'm in an okay position. And if not, obviously I can just go into my Blacephalon and then force it from there. So I want to be opposed to that. I seriously don't think there's a 100% way to win this game. I'll go for another Iron Head. Maybe I can catch the Clef. Who knows? But regardless, I don't think I have like an actual 100% way to win this game. Okay. Oh man, he got me. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a U-turn now. And if he stays in, that's okay, because then I get into my Blacephalon and Trick. Yeah. And I only have one CC on Buzzwole. That's the only annoying thing. And and if he stays in, clicks Earth Power versus my Blacephalon, then my Buzzwole walls it, and then I can just spam Ice Punches and Fisher Freezes and whatnot. Because this is clearly Flash Fire. Well, it has to be Flash Fire. The other thing is I can just set up with Rooney. So yeah, I go into my Blacephalon here and I click the Trick. And this should basically lock me into a position to win, I think. We'll see. Because if he goes Clef, obviously it's going to take the specs, meaning that, okay, I just goes for the Earth Power, and now Runecliffe just sets up and wins. Or, no, I should go Buzzwole. Yeah, I should go Buzzwole. And click Ice Punch indefinitely. Well, okay. So, he has 4 Earth Powers left. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna spam Ice Punch. Hold up, let me see how much Clef takes, or no, Coco. So it does kill, which is nice. So what I do is I can spam Ice Punch here, and let's say he kills me, right? He has 3 left. I go into Coco, I U-turn, I go into Corv, and then I also U-turn. Okay, sweet. I spam Ice Punch here, I go into Coco, I click U-turn, and if you go into Clef on it, obviously I still have my Corv in the back. Okay, sweet. So you didn't even do that. Go into this, and I click U-turn. And that means my Coco should just win here. Yes, my Coco definitely just kills this Clef from this range, I believe. So let's just make sure I'm not screwing up any Calyx or something. Yeah, because they should run full Fizz Def. Especially with like the Corv damage, Corv Iron Head damage, it should be full Fizz Def. Alright, GG. Okay, so I'm going to take a second and then go back and see where I messed up, because I definitely did. The problem was, I think it was my team. I definitely bought a team way too weak to Future Sight plus Heatran. I mean, I think I played all right for the most part. I think the mistake I made was definitely just the Calc. I should have realized, completely forgot that the Magma Storm has a residual damage, and that really threw me off. But yeah, I think I messed up in that aspect. But if I got a Para here off of Ryuni into Clef, then I would have been in a really good spot. But at the same time, he didn't get a single Para onto my Corv, so I don't think I really have like a right to complain in that regard. And then obviously I played my outs and then forced onto a CC on Skarmory. Granted, I definitely did get a crit, which is huge, and I'm not going to downplay the value of that, but you know, it's just, I mean, I guess I have to fish for it eventually. But sorry, excuse me. And I also had Coco. Coco getting burned was actually pretty good, because it meant that it could not get toxic. I think the biggest thing that happened to me that was huge was him trying to bulk up and force Zera so early on in the game, because that just meant that my core was going to be able to sit on everything else on his team. But Yeah. Anyways, there were definitely some mistakes that I made in this game. A lot to be learned from. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time when we play Attribute next week for World Cup.